In this video, I'm mobilizing Justin and Victor to go help Carol, who desperately reached out to us saying, ever since she had her plumbing done 3 years ago, she's had a lot of rat activity underneath her tub. Once we completed the thorough comprehensive investigation, we not only solved the rat and the plumbing issue, but I confronted the plumber, and you're gonna be shocked on how he responded. Giving Carol this act of kindness was the best feeling of this entire video. Wish us luck and come along for this ride.
Hey, are you Carol?
Yes.
It's good to finally meet you. I'll give you a hug.
Come on in.
I'm Justin. It's good
Thank
to meet
you.
I've got Jim here on the phone. He wants to...
Hold on. Hold on, Mr. Jim. I'm looking at one of the videos right now.
You're watching his YouTube?
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. You made my day. I'm so because I've been dealing with this for 3 years.
Sure.
Whether you like to admit it or not, your mental health has, is, and will continue to affect every decision you make in life.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Carol, I am so, you know, when you reached out to me and I spoke to you, I was so touched by your story, and I wanted to make sure that I kept my word and that we would show up, because I know you're in a bit of a financial distress as well, but these rats have caused you a lot of suffering, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when you had the plumbing done, Carol, you told me that's when the rat activity started, correct?
Yes, sir. I never had them before.
Okay. Well, here's what to expect today, okay? I'm going to be right alongside my team. They're going to start focusing on the plumbing so we can try to get to the bottom of this for you. Do you mind walking us to the bathroom where you're hearing the noise?
Okay. Right here, Mr. Jim.
Phone right now.
Okay. Victor. Okay. Now I can see.
Right here where the drainage at, and I started hearing them up under the bathtub. And when they're up under the bathtub, it sounds like, I don't know if they be fighting or what's going on, but they be like hitting against the tub. A couple nights ago, I heard like the squealing noise.
Okay. Now let me ask you, what's the when you called the plumber back, what was his excuse for not coming back?
He told me he had gout and he could not bend down to see to cut the cabinet and stuff out because he had a problem with gout.
Okay.
I think it's going to be best if we could probably cut behind the kitchen cabinet. I think we'd have access to the whole area. But
Let's go to the kitchen.
yeah,
Let's go to
yeah.
What's below that, guys? What's below that?
Oh, I can smell them here.
Oh yeah.
It smells bad, like rat and urine right here. Yeah, I can smell them. They're definitely all in this wall.
All right. And Carol, when was the last time you heard activity underneath the tub or that wall?
Night before last.
Okay.
Thank you. After this, I want the rat dance too, okay?
You got it. Done deal. Done deal.
All right, thank you.
Victor's just setting up the ladder right now. We're gonna go up and check the sewer vents so we can get a good idea of how they run, where they come up from, how many there are. That way, when we're investigating that toilet and that tub area, if they both run to the same vent, then we know from here. There's only one vent?
Yeah, they all run to the same vent.
Looks like it's cast iron too, and it's uncapped.
To sniff. Can smell a little bit.
Smells like rat?
Yeah.
Okay. Just done the sniff test, it's time for the smoke test. That way we can see what she's actually dealing with, if there's a pipe broken in the wall, if they just left a pipe open, if somehow the rat's chewed out, if it runs down different than just cast iron, if it's PVC down below, we'll be able to tell. When we go to the normal structure of the house, it's sealed up well. There's practically nothing to look for here. So in my mind, it has to be sewer rats. It's just that there has to be an issue with the plumbing. She said she's had issues with it before, so we're gonna find out right now. Hey Victor, can you hear me? Okay, communicate with me if you need anything up there, but you are good to go for the smoke test. Hey Victor, can you hear me? Okay, communicate. Right now we're on a time crunch. This lady's been dealing with this for 3 years now. We need to get her some help. This is getting in our way right now. We can't run the sewer smoke test if that's still clogged up. We don't have all the plumbing equipment we normally would have if we were back home. So we're going to try to do anything we can to save this lady some money. She couldn't afford to call a plumber out right now. It's just not in her budget. If this doesn't work, we're gonna find any way we can make it work.
That's probably shouldn't have done not touching it.
Okay, so we just drained everything out of there and unblocked the clog. So now we're gonna open up the shop vac and see what's inside. Look at all that tissue. Now that we have that unclogged, we're gonna stuff this into the clean out and block it all off. Time for the moment of truth. Look at all the droppings. Emil, there's a part of the slab that's cut here. You can see a bunch of grease coming up from it. Tons and tons of droppings. Oh my God. Guys, I think we found it. Time to get the client's reaction and Jim's reaction.
How are we looking, guys? What did you find?
Jim? We cut behind that area in the cabinet, and right behind the cabinet, exactly where Victor cut, shout out to Victor, he measured everything out so it was perfect, but the slab is missing in that spot. They broke underneath it to make sure that they could put the plumbing down, but they left it like that, and then the old plumbing runs directly from the street still up to that area.
And they never capped that off.
No, never capped it off. There's tons of drop-ins. You should see the grease on it. 100% sewer rats.
Let's go talk to Carol and show both of us at the same time.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Carol, this is a job that it's too difficult that we can't figure out.
Really?
I'm playing with you. Guess what?
Yes, sir. Don't scare me like that, because you're going to give me a heart attack at a young age.
You've seen his videos, you know how he is.
I know he's a jokester.
We found it, Carol, and we want to take you to the area of where these rats are coming and going. So Justin's going to show you and I haven't seen it yet, but he's going to show us what we found directly underneath your tub where the rats are coming and going.
So, you see back there underneath the tub, how the slab's broken?
Yes.
Yeah, so what they didn't do is close up the pipe right underneath that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Wow.
And then look at this. Look at all the grease.
Oh my gosh. Carol, is the plumber that you hired, is he a licensed plumbing contractor?
Yes, he has his own business.
What's the name of his business?
His name is Yes.
Do you have his phone number?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
I need to ask him a few questions. And I want to get to the bottom of this because he's responsible for all of this damage.
I'll merge you guys in a three-way call when he said he's in the store. I'll call right back.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try this plumber. He's not responding to the guys or Carol. So let me try giving him a call here. Hey, my name is Jim. I'm helping Carol out with her rat issue.
Say that again?
My name is Jim and I'm helping Carol with her rat issue. And she's called you a few times, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what we discovered after we did our comprehensive investigation is you left a pipe wide open, allowing the sewer rats in.
No, I ain't leave no pipe wide open. My pipe is tied in, so I don't leave no pipe open.
I have documentation, sir.
I don't care what you got, but I'm just telling you, I didn't leave no pipe open that goes up to the top. I put new pipe in.
Right, but you left the old existing pipe open. You didn't cap off the old plumbing system.
I don't remember. Been a while, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Okay. I get it.
I have
Okay, whatever you got, I don't care. That's the way you got to do. That's about I don't remember.
So are you gonna pay?
I'm trying to, what?
Are you gonna pay for the expense?
Hell no, okay.
What? There's right there. There's a contractor right there, guys, that's not taking accountability. The way he hung up, the way he was defensive. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call Carol and inform her of the call that I just had with the plumber. I'm gonna see if there's an invoice. Did he give you a contract or an invoice for all the work that he did?
No, I didn't have a contract.
Okay, so he just came and did the work and then you paid him?
Yes, sir.
Ah. Wow, it's unbelievable how a plumber would be able to service somebody like that, take cash, and then come up with every excuse not to go back because he knew he was wrong. If you notice that phone call that I made with him, there was a long pause and he admitted, I don't remember, I'd have to go back. And the way he treated me, the way he hung up, I almost feel like giving you guys his phone number so you guys could all give him a call and just blow his phone up. But I don't know, I think that would be a little bit too much, but I've got a little frustration and anger for Carol. It's just saddening.
So guys, we just picked up a bunch of materials. We picked up a ton of concrete so that we could close off this slab and finally get this problem under control. So the problem is Jim called this job in as a favor, and so we were already down in Florida. He said, guys, I have this lady that's been dealing with these rats for a couple years now. It feels like there's nothing that she can do. She's hired multiple companies. She's losing sleep over this. Is there anything you can do? She also couldn't really afford it. So we told Jim, you know what? We've done enough jobs this month. We could do a charitable act. So we told him we could take on the job. The big problem is that coming from that other job, we placed all the twin traps down and we left those there. So now we have to find some different traps that we can use. And unfortunately, this is all we're left with. You guys have seen these on the channel before. We've tested them out, we've reviewed them, even against the metal ones that Victor Traps makes, and we hate these plastic ones. It's all that Home Depot has right now. It's a small little town that we're in, so there's not much option. We can't ship out the traps right now. It's too late for that, so we're gonna go with these. Hopefully this will be enough. We've seen a couple rats come out from that area underneath the slab already, but we have a much bigger problem. So, did you just flush the toilet or use the sink or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to need you to not do that right now. As it looks right now, we are seeing water come out of the old pipe. So it looks like it is still connected to the main line. So it looks like when he replaced everything, quote unquote, he left it connected, and now sewage is backing up into that area.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yes, ma'am. I just got a hold of Jim. Let me see what he has to say about this.
Okay. Well, look, you've been running this line. The guys extracted a bunch of sewage from your sewer line today, but this line has been clogged for a long time. You've been running your water, and it's been like this for a very, very long time. And what's happening is when you guys go to bed, so after that time, when the water settles down, that's when the rats are coming through, when the water subsides and starts to drain out. So by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, the water's already seeped down into the city sewer, and then it's allowing the rats to come in.
So that area underneath your slab, that if that didn't get fixed, that would start eroding away. You could have other issues from that. This guy should lose his licensing. It's unacceptable. It's disgusting. That's something you can get massive fines for. So I think you need to go after this guy. Yeah, I would definitely call out a plumber tomorrow, like Jim said.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm glad we're figuring this all out now instead of when we're gone.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You have a great rest of your night, okay?
You too.
We are heading back over to Carol's right now. Currently, the plumber is there. He's just waiting on us to pay for it. She can't afford it right now, so we're gonna cover the $400. But that way, we're crossing our fingers. We hope it's just a soft block, and he can just do the drain cleaning, and it'll be clear, and we can get it flowing again. But we'll see. Okay, so getting a little wet here, but we ran the snake and it seemed like the snake was getting caught. The plumber said it may be a breach in the line, so we started digging. Dug this hole up first, and then now this one, we actually found what could be the root of the cause. Seems like there's a break in the line. The coupling that the old plumber used looks super old and deteriorated, so probably again negligence. We finally located the breach. Now this thing needs to be replaced or it's gonna keep clogging. It's draining down now, Mio, so that means it is clogged down there. He unclogged it. Yeah, so it's
There was a bunch of sand in it. Look, now it's
oh,
going.
now it's going.
But there's still sand in that way though. You gotta clean that way.
Yeah.
And it had like probably like 5 inches or more
Draining.
than pure paper, toilet paper.
Yeah. Love you too. We'll talk to you later.
Toilet paper.
Huh? Oh. There's Victor. There's my twin brother Colton. You can see it's flowing now though. This thing had like so much, because of this breach, it had so much sand built up that it just, there's no water flow at all.
I can't believe it took me to reach out to you all to find out all this problem that I have, not knowing what was going on up under my house.
What's crazy is there's pretty much no company that could have actually figured out like all these problems in succession. So I felt like it was one problem, then the next, and the next, and the next, and we finally got to the bottom of it.
And
Flowing.
I thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
And I thank God for it.
This is what was in that pipe.
I mean, that's a lot of dirt in that. That little nasty.
Lots and lots of sand. So now that it's flowing good, we checked the underneath the slab. It's completely dry now. It looks like that pipe was slanted going up, and so now that the blockage is cleared, now that pipe is not shooting water underneath her house, so that's good to go. So now our biggest issue is fighting these sewer rats. We need to put in a one-way blocker, and then we'll block the pipe up in the house, and then it'll be good to go. We installed a cap right here to cap off this vent, and now it's closed off for the rats. I glued it into place as well, and then I spray foamed over the top of that burrow so they don't try to dig it out. As you guys can see, I'm not in my normal work clothes. I was pretty much asleep. I was watching the cameras because I saw this rat for about 40 minutes. Was running up to our traps, running back. He's a smart little guy. He finally triggered the trap, and it got caught by like a millimeter on that concrete slab. Jim told me to check it. I did. I must have accidentally budged it when I went out of that little hole. I'm sure the editors will show the clip here. But yeah, either way, it's a bad situation, but how we fix it is we just get out here, we take care of it, even if it's this late at night.
I'm amazed with the job they have done.
How does it feel now to know that you're going to be in a home with no more rats?
Ooh, I feel so good and blessed that I could even get in contact with y'all to even do this job for me, because I didn't have nobody around here that could do it.
Wow. Well, Carol, we're always here for you, and I appreciate you reaching out, and I'm so thankful for my team, Justin and Victor. You guys are angels, man. You guys did a fabulous job, and you made Carol feel comfortable in her own home, and staying in communication, protecting her home, and executing the way you guys did. I'm so proud to have you guys as part of my team, truly.
Yes, they God sent. But I appreciate it. I thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank both of y'all.
One of them is going to do the rat dance.
Yes, one have to do the rat dance, because I want the rat dance.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.